The first half of life is devoted in forming a healthy ego. The second half is going inward and letting go of it. The shoe that fits one person pinches another. There is no recipe for living that suits all cases. It is said that no tree can grow to heaven unless its roots reach down to hell too. Great talents are the most lovely and often the most dangerous fruits on the tree of humanity. They hang upon the most slender twigs that are easily snapped off. There are as many nights as there are days, and the one is just as long as the other in the year's course. Even a happy life cannot be without a measure of darkness. And the word happy would lose its meaning if it were not balanced by sadness. Knowledge rests not upon truth alone, but upon error also. An understanding heart is everything in a teacher and cannot be esteemed highly enough. One looks back with appreciation to the brilliant teachers, but with gratitude to those who touched our human feeling. The curriculum is so much necessary raw material, but warmth is the vital element for the growing plant and for the soul of the child. It all depends on how we look at things and not how they are in themselves. Where love rules, there is no will to power, and where power predominates, love is lacking. The one is the shadow of the other. A man who has not passed through the inferno of his passions has never overcome himself in the face of pure need. The creation of something new is not accomplished by the intellect, but by the play instinct acting from inner necessity. The creative mind plays with the objects it loves. Where wisdom reigns, there is no conflict between thinking and feeling. Nothing has a stronger influence psychologically on their environment, and especially on their children, than the unlived life of the parent. Knowing your own darkness is the best method for dealing with the darknesses of other people. The acceptance of oneself is the essence of the whole moral problem and the epitome of a whole outlook on life. To ask the right question is already half of the solution to a problem. Everything that irritates us about others can lead us to a better understanding of ourselves. There is no coming to consciousness without pain. We cannot change anything until we accept it. Condemnation does not liberate, it oppresses. A dream that is not understood remains a mere occurrence, where if understood, it becomes a living experience. If a man knows more than others, he will become lonely. As any change must begin somewhere, it is the single individual who will experience it and carry it through. The change must indeed begin with an individual. It might be any one of us. Nobody can afford to look round and to wait for somebody else to do what he is loath to do himself. The greatest and most important problems of life are all fundamentally insoluble. They can never be solved, but only outgrown. Find out what a person fears most, and that is where he will develop next. The pendulum of the mind oscillates between sense and nonsense, not between right and wrong. Man needs difficulties. They are necessary for health. In all chaos, there is a cosmos, and in all disorder, there's a secret order. Nobody, as long as he moves among the chaotic currents of life, is without trouble. Mistakes are, after all, the foundations of truth, and if a man does not know what a thing is, at least will be an increase in knowledge if he knows what it is not. As far as we can discern, the sole purpose of human existence is to kindle a light in the darkness of mere being. Faith, hope, love, and insight are the highest achievements of human effort. They are fundamentally given only by the experiences of life. Always remember, if you can be anything in life, be a Stoic. Support with a like and subscribe for more Stoic empowerment.